Imagine this: you wake up tomorrow morning, pour your coffee, open your window, and there's a T-Rex in your neighbor's front yard. Not a museum skeleton. Not a movie animatronic. A real 40-foot, 9-ton thunder lizard, squinting at your Prius like it's a snack. That'd be slightly inconvenient. But let's not panic yet. Let's explore what would actually happen if dinosaurs suddenly came back and had to live among us. So, one random sunrise, boom. The entire dinosaur roster reappears. The city pigeons are replaced with little micro-raptors fluttering around Starbucks patios. Suburbs gain a couple of Triceratops families grazing on lawns. Parks become half Jurassic Park, half mall petting zoo. Humans, still top of the current food chain, now share the planet with 3-story tall reptiles. Science fiction? Totally. But let's see how Earth, and our civilization, would react over the first few days, weeks, and years. The first day would be total chaos. Airports shut down because radar suddenly detects birds the size of airplanes. Traffic stops when a brontosaurus decides to nap across the interstate. Everyone with a smartphone instantly becomes a wildlife documentarian, and then immediately regrets it when a velociraptor steals their drone. Emergency hotlines? Completely jammed. The dog catcher becomes the Dino Containment Task Force. Governments deploy the military, but good luck tranquilizing something that's basically a living tank with legs. Dinosaurs didn't exactly evolve for our world. Back in their day, oxygen levels were higher, the air was warmer, and forests were like green cathedrals. Today's climate, and our cityscapes, would shock their prehistoric systems. Many giant species would overheat or starve. The Stegosaurus might faint in downtown Phoenix before reaching the nearest shade. Meanwhile, smaller ones like Compsognathus could thrive by raiding dumpsters like raccoons with scales. Ecosystems would crumble fast. Big carnivores would need about 40 pounds of meat per day, which would include local cattle, deer, and possibly a few slow pedestrians. After the panic, humanity would organize. We'd build reinforced dino zones, the way national parks are protected now. You'd have an app called Dino Alert, giving push notifications like, warning, Ankylosaurus herd near freeway exit 23. Zoos and scientists would freak out, in a good way. Paleontologists would finally get to see how these creatures actually moved and sounded. Spoiler, probably not like the movie Roars. Farmers might domesticate small herbivores for eco-grazing. Imagine replacing lawnmowers with mini iguanodons. But there'd be tough ethical questions too. Do we give them rights? Citizenship? Can you sue your neighbor if his Dilophosaurus eats your mailman? Nature finds a way, but usually not politely. Dinosaurs would compete with mammals for food and space. They might spread diseases modern animals aren't immune to, or vice versa. Entire food chains could be rewritten. Yet, over decades, evolution would play referee. Only the most adaptable species would survive, probably smaller ones that can handle cooler climates and human chaos. Think chicken-sized raptors nesting under highway bridges. Basically pigeons, but with murder built in. Humans might also exploit the opportunity. Dino tourism would become the world's biggest industry overnight. Jurassic Safari would replace Disneyland by next summer. The internet would be flooded with memes of toddlers riding triceratopses and influencers feeding snacks to T-Rex through armored glass. And of course, there'd be reality shows, keeping up with the Carnosauruses. Here's the twist: dinosaurs already did come back, sort of. You've seen them. You might have even eaten one. Modern birds are dinosaurs, just smaller and better suited for Wi-Fi-powered civilization. So if they returned tomorrow, nature would be, well, duplicating work it's already done. The scaly giants wouldn't just crush our cities. They'd remind us that evolution never really stopped. It just redesigned the dinosaurs into hummingbirds, eagles, and yes, the mighty chicken. In the end, if full-size dinosaurs tried living among us, most would struggle, many would starve, and humanity would panic, meme, and eventually adapt. because that's also what we do best. The real lesson here isn't about survival of the biggest, it's about survival of the flexible. Dinosaurs ruled for 165 million years, and birds still rule the skies today. Maybe what they'd really teach us is this: dominance fades, but adaptation lasts forever. If you enjoyed this stroll through cross-era chaos, tap that like button before a velociraptor does it first. Subscribe for more brain-bending, what-if science, but remember to keep your snacks locked up. You never know who, or what, might show up tomorrow.